It's the feeling of being so excited for something, getting into a flow state where everything kind of melts away and you feel so attached to the possibility of this thing and your potential and how you feel about doing it. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Mindset Matters, the podcast where we live with purpose and grow with intention. My name is Vic, your host. I am a psychology graduate, a teacher, and a certified life coach, and I'm here to share my take on how your mindset is so powerful when it comes to creating the life you want to live. So, welcome to another episode, and welcome back. Don't forget to subscribe and stick around till the end of the video. I'm very excited today to talk to you about passion. I want to talk about passion versus purpose. I want to talk about some misconceptions about finding your passion and what I believe passion is about. I've also heard this kind of idea of, oh, screw finding your passions, or finding your passion isn't important, or looking at it from different angles. So kind of wanting to explore that today. And ultimately, I want to share my beliefs that passion is real and why you desperately need some in your life. So let's start today by defining passion. There is a couple different definitions that I wrote down that I thought were interesting. So a passion could be defined as an extreme interest or a wish for doing something. So something that you're really passionate about could be growing up playing a sport, and maybe you explored a few sports and then you landed on one that you just loved and you became really passionate about it. Or it could be artwork, or it could be any sort of activity. Okay, something that is an extreme wish to do something. Okay, another definition: having a strong, deep, and enduring interest, enthusiasm, and commitment to it. I feel like I'm talking really fast. Okay, let's slow down, sink in to this episode. Having a strong, deep, and enduring interest, enthusiasm, and commitment to it. That might be my favorite definition, because I think a passion is something that we have deep interest for and we're committed. We want to do it. We want to make it happen. We want to bring it to life, whatever that passion is. I think that's a great feeling. I think it's amazing to feel passionate about things in your life. And I think so many people lack passion or feel stuck in their situation. And I will be sharing later some ways I can hopefully help you with that, and help you get unstuck if you're feeling like you're kind of lacking some passion in your life right now. So passion is defined, last one, as a strong inclination towards a self-defining activity that people like or love, that they find important, and that they wish to invest time and energy on a regular basis. So when I think about a passion, for me, growing up, playing soccer was one of my passions. I absolutely loved to play soccer. At one point, it was really like my whole life. That's all I wanted to do. I was so excited to go to practice, to go to games, get really good, to run, to get better, to improve, everything. And that was what I was passionate about. So I have had a strong passion for things in my life. My current passion is helping other people find their passions, and it gives me such joy to help other people uncover what it is that they deeply desire and help them bring it to life. Why is passion important? Because I have heard a few opinions about oh, you shouldn't find your passion, or you should already know what you like, and your passions are really just what you like to do and just make time for it and that's it. But I want to talk about why passion is important in terms of psychological well-being. So there has been research that has shown that happy people experience a number of benefits, ranging from physical health to better relationships to high-level performance. And people who feel passion towards things tend to be happier. When we think about happiness, we can also look at happiness-relevant activities, which to me really are passions. Happiness-relevant activities, things you're passionate about, practicing things that you're passionate about may actually lead to sustainable positive gains in well-being. So when you're actively making time for the things that bring you joy, you are improving your well-being. And I think that it's really important to think about it in this way, that your passion doesn't need to be your entire life, but the more you can prioritize the things that you love and make space for the things that you love and the things you're passionate about, the better you're likely to feel and the more you're fostering your well-being. I'm going to share one quote from a study that actually spoke to elderly people and young adults. This quote is particularly pertaining to young adults, but it says that harmonious passion towards activities such as sports, dramatic arts, work, and specialized areas of education was found to be positively related to life satisfaction and vitality. So in young adults, the people who felt happier about their lives are the ones who had passions and who prioritized their passions. So these are just some reasons why I think passion is so important. And again, I mentioned at the beginning, it's like that feeling of being excited about something. I think everyone should experience passion and should experience being excited about things in their life. And it's almost a sense of ownership, like, wow, I created this piece of art, or I am dedicating myself to becoming a better runner and I'm making time for it and I see myself improving. Like, you get such a great feeling from prioritizing your passions. Now, I think that a lot of people go through phases of feeling lost. I have definitely felt lost in my life, and I think it's interesting when we think about passion and like career. Let's talk about that for a second. Like, does your passion have to be your career? And does your job have to be, do you have to be passionate about your work? And I don't know, I think I struggle to define this because I think everyone's opinions might be different around this. And I think you can enjoy your job without it being your top passions. But if you have a job that allows you flexibility, if you have a job that allows you to have time to prioritize your passions, a job that's not necessarily draining you to the point of not being able to do anything else, I think that that can be great. But I do also think there's people out there who, you know, their main reason for not feeling passion is because they are feeling drained in their job, or they're not passionate about what they do, or they show up to work feeling drained. So I think kind of thinking about it for yourself of, where am I at in my job situation? And is my career bringing me passion? You know, or at least do I enjoy it? Do I get to express myself in some way? Do I highlight what I'm good at work? Or is my job draining me, right? Because I do think, financially speaking, a job can just be a job. And not everyone, I think these days, not everyone wants to feel like they have a career. Not everyone wants to feel so career oriented. And I've seen a lot of opinions about work just being work, and work is one part of my life, and then I have my life outside of that. And I've talked to friends who, you know, gave up this idea of like needing to find passion because they wanted to prioritize, you know, my job financially allows me to have space for my other passions, right? So I have a friend who's really passionate about golf. Okay, is golf going to be his full-time job? Unlikely. But practicing golf, having a job that financially allows him flexibility and the means to support his golf passion, is that balancing act. Okay, so I hope you see what I mean here, where I think you should enjoy your work, and I think having a career that you are passionate about is like definitely possible, and it's definitely like a bonus almost. But I don't necessarily think passion has to lie in that side of your life. And I'm definitely not saying like one is better than the other. I personally was feeling drained with certain parts of my work, and I was feeling like it was consuming me too much, and therefore I didn't have time to prioritize other things that were important to me, other things I was passionate about. And I think that's where it can be a slippery slope, where people feel caught in a cycle of, well, I just have to go to work, or I just have to do this. And I think kind of breaking out of that and realizing and reconnecting with yourself and what you're passionate about is really important. And so if you are feeling stuck, right now and you're like, I don't even know what I want. I don't know what direction I'm heading. There's so many opinions online. I know there's something better out there for me. I just like don't know what it is. I would definitely encourage you to check out my passion assessment. This is a one-to-one coaching call where we will dig into what really lights you up, figure out what's not working in your life right now, and actually create an action plan together for your first step forward. So if you're feeling stuck, I totally feel you, and there's so many people in your situation. You don't have to feel stuck forever. Go check out the passion assessment. I really believe that I can help you. So really quick, I want to talk about passion versus purpose. And I was doing some research for this episode because I wanted to hear or see some different opinions on passion. And I came across this article that was talking about passion versus purpose. And I liked this one quote that I wrote down. So it says, passion is the fuel that powers your engine, while purpose is the spotlight that shines your path forward in the best direction. And I really, really like this. So to me, purpose is like your personal vision. What is the direction that you want your life to go in? Okay, and your purpose is like your highest calling, your best self. And crafting a personal vision is something that I think everyone should do at some point in their lives because it's so helpful to have kind of like this guiding light and this idea of where you want your life to go. And I know it can be daunting to think long term, and I know some people don't want to have like a 10-year plan or a 10-year goal. And I don't think of it as much as a plan, like, oh, what's your 5-year plan? Because I think when we're too rigid in our exact timeline or exact dates for things, that's when we are led to disappointment. But a purpose and a personal vision is really like, it helps you just think big and helps you really dream. And I think dreaming is so important, and especially things that you're passionate about. Where do you want to take your passion? What does it mean for you? What does your ideal life look like? Right? These are all kind of purpose-based questions. Like, what is your purpose? What is your calling? What do you really want out of life? And I do this with my coaching clients in the personal vision package. So it's about taking that passion assessment, which is really digging into what lights you up, where are you getting stuck, and planning your step forward. And the personal vision package is a more long-term coaching program where we really dig into creating that personal vision and digging into what makes you feel purpose and bringing that to life. And this is something that I'm so passionate about. I love thinking about passion and purpose, and I love thinking about how we can all prioritize things that are going to fill our cup, prioritize the things that we love, because I think everyone should feel passion in their life. Everyone should feel like they have something that they're looking forward to and they're excited about. And again, whether it's hobbies, whether it's your career, whether it's starting your own business, whatever that means for you, I think everyone should have passion in their life. And I loved this quote. Again, I'm going to read it. Passion is the fuel that powers your engine, while purpose is the spotlight that shines your path forward in the best direction. Your purpose, think of it again as the spotlight. It's like your guiding light, your anchor, helping you always make decisions that are kind of guiding you to that ultimate purpose, okay? And your passion, your excitement, your joy towards whatever that purpose is, your passion is, again, that fuel. If you don't have any passion, then you're going to run out of gas, run out of fuel for your engine. So then you're not able to work towards your purpose. And if you don't have purpose, but you have passion, it's like, okay, you might have gas in the tank and you're excited about things, but then you might be kind of heading in all these different directions, or it's going to be hard for you to really know where you're going. So I think these two things really do work together. And I mean, to me, I would say a purposeful life is a life that incorporates your passions, right? A purposeful life to me is a life that feels sustainable and balanced. I don't think life should just be about one thing. And I'm passionate about creating balanced routines that are sustainable for you. And again, that's going to look differently for everyone. And I think that's the most exciting thing, is crafting these habits, these routines that really work for you on your journey to becoming your best self, which we can craft in the personal vision package. So I hope that kind of helps in terms of what is passion versus purpose, and why I believe that passion exists, and why you need some in your life. Everyone should feel passion. Everyone should feel excited about things. And I've definitely felt points in my life where, I had hobbies and I was doing things that kind of brought me like a temporary joy, and I felt like they were okay. But then there was other aspects of my life that were just completely draining me, and I didn't have the energy to show up to my hobbies. So I think creating this life of balance where you're not going to be burnt out in one thing and you genuinely enjoy what you're doing and you can show up positively, right? And I think a lot of this is mindset, and a lot of it is how you show up, but a lot of it is also believing in yourself and diving into the things that light you up and defining what passion means for you. So again, if you are feeling stuck and you are unsure of your next step forward, you're not feeling excited about your life, and you desperately want to make a change, but you don't know where to start, please, please, please go check out mindsetmatterswithvic.com. You can go to the link below and it will bring you to my free download, which is 5 journal prompts to help you get unstuck and discover your passions. Definitely start there if you are new to my channel, if you have never seen me before and you're like, I do not want to just jump on a call with her. I get it. Download the journal prompts for free and get yourself thinking, get yourself out of your own head, and start to get on the path of getting unstuck, because you deserve to have passion in your life. You deserve to feel excited about your life. And I totally, completely believe that that is possible for you. So with that, I'm going to end this here. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'm so excited to be back and chatting with you very soon. Bye.